Hello and welcome to today's episode. I'm your host, Farah Hatwe. Children are a trust and a present given to parents by God. Therefore, on the day of judgment, those parents will be asked about the way they handled their responsibilities towards their kids. Did they treat them right? Did they teach them Islam? Did they implement ethics and morals in their hearts? Did they empower their child's ability to distinguish between right and wrong? What did they learn from the teachings of the prophets and Ahlul Bayt, peace be upon them, in upbringing their children? Because for sure, kids are not only to be well fed, well groomed, properly dressed for the weather or for appearance, well taken care of in terms of housing and utilities. It is said that it is more important to offer the child comparable care in terms of educational, religious training and spiritual guidance, and that the heart of a child must be filled with faith and his mind must be entertained with proper guidance, knowledge and wisdom. Now, if parents fulfill these responsibilities, they will first be free of the consequences on the day of judgment. Their children, on the other hand, will become better citizens, a pleasure to the eyes of their parents in this life and in the hereafter. In today's episode, we will see the way parents should treat their children and what are the duties and obligations towards their kids. Hello and welcome, Sheikh Ali Sbayt here with us, and we will speak about the topic. Before starting, Sheikh will say that in our previous episode we spoke about the rights of parents and how should children treat their parents. Now we would like to speak about how parents will treat their own children. At the beginning, what are the rights given to child in Islam? Before speaking about how they should treat each other, parents and child.
Thank you for having me. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the compassionate. May all the praises and peace be upon Messenger of Allah, Muhammad, and his household. Dear viewers, Assalamu alaikum. Peace be upon all of you. In answering your question, we might refer to Imam Zayn al-Abidin as-Sajjad alayhi salam, because in the letter of rights, when he speaks about the right of child, he said the right of your child is that you know, as a father or mother, that you know that he has it from you in this world. His right and wrong are attributed to you. So this indicates that you cannot just play the role of giving the biological birth of the child, then you forget about. Because this is, you have nothing to be proud of, to be a biological father or a mother, because now they do it in the lab. Maybe it's like giving the life for a little chicken. Here it comes the importance of playing the role of father or mother, the fatherhood, motherhood, and an educative role. So you are responsible of his fine teaching and training, Imam Sajjad alayhi salam said, guiding him to his Lord, Almighty and Glorious, and assisting him to obey him. Therefore, be sure that if you do a favor to your child, you will obtain it. And if you act unjustly against him, it will come back to you.
Exactly. So if you do good to him, you will gain the rewards of the goodness, and if you do the bad things, you will gain
exactly
the rewards
as you
of the
mentioned
badness.
in your introduction. This is not about doing something in vain. No, it's as Imam Ali alayhi salam also mentioned in very beautiful saying. He said, surely the heart of a child is like a fallow ground, an empty land. Whatever is planted in it, it will be accepted by it.
What does that mean exactly?
So
whatever you give him, you will achieve it?
It's like a white paper.
Yes.
You will not question the paper itself. You will question the writer. So here,
whatever information.
Yes, here the child in the early beginning of his life has the right to know what his parents or her parents are writing and putting and planting in this land, in his heart. So we should be very careful, and we should be very responsible, because by not showing this responsibility and carefulness, we will see very clearly in the future that we feel sorry because we were not ready to have a child, not as I repeat, not in a biological sense, in the sense of the being ready to teach, to raise,
To give knowledge.
to train,
Yes.
to give knowledge.
Okay.
So that's why when I say we are about to marry, we are about to have kids and child, we will be ready in a sense of being a good educator.